Hi, I'm Ian Malouf, Managing Director of Dump Industries. When I left school almost 25 years ago, I was one man with one truck. Today I employ almost 100 people. I want to hand you over to Scott Cam, a friend of mine, who'll tell you more about the business and more about the project ahead.
Here at Alexandria is Dump's landfill recycling operation. It's also where the company's fleet, plant and equipment is serviced and maintained. In 2002, the company bought the Alexandria landfill from Sydney City Council. It's only about 5 kilometres from the centre of Sydney and halfway between the city and Sydney Airport. The site is a non-putrescible landfill that accepts mostly building and demolition waste. It does not accept food waste. Immediately on the boundary of the Alexandria landfill is a motel, 2 fast food outlets and a number of showrooms, factories and residences. This is where Dump recovers from the waste stream, materials such as brick, soil and sand. To show you the processing part of recycling, this is how they do it at Alexandria. These materials are recycled for reuse in renovations, infrastructure, building and landscaping works. The Alexandria landfill and recycling facility currently applies world's best practices for dust and water management. In 2006, Dump Industries bought 120 hectares of land, including the pioneer quarry at Eastern Creek. 50 years of mining has now come to an end, and the site has a large void of about 11 million cubic metres. The road that runs from top to bottom is more than 3 kilometres long, and the quarry is more than 150 metres deep. Alongside the quarry, Dump wants to build a state-of-the-art recycling centre and to use the quarry as a landfill for those things that can't be recycled. At Eastern Creek, the whole project will be surrounded on 3 sides by high berms, similar to those already there. This means that it cannot be seen from any residential area. Its northern boundary berm would be exactly where the current hill surrounding the quarry is, and is about 500 metres from Minchinbury. Bands of trees and reserve areas separate the site from its northern neighbours. Entry to the centre would be from Old Wargrove Road, via a right of carriageway, which is a 2-lane bitumen private road. There is no traffic through the residential areas of Minchinbury. All vehicles will be weighed on the way in and their loads classified. Unloading and sorting of mixed construction waste will take place indoors. Loads will be sprayed to prevent dust. In fact, recycling produces much less dust than quarrying ever did, and there are no explosions. Waste to be landfilled will be transported to the quarry floor, where it will be compacted and covered over. Vehicles leaving the site will undergo a wheel wash. Communities are always concerned about the potential impacts which new businesses might have on their lives and their homes. So let me recap. Access to the site would be via a private right of carriageway connecting the site with Old Wargrove Road and not through Minchinbury. Minimising the landfilling of organic materials reduces the likelihood of future generation of landfill gases. This is good for the environment and a positive contribution to the limiting climate change. There is no proposal ever for this site to accept foodstuffs or other odour-causing materials. Bricks, concrete and soil do not smell. Properly managed and without using accelerants, green waste and wood chips also do not smell. There is no proposal to accept sludges or hospital or toxic or chemical wastes. Asbestos cannot be recycled and must be by law landfilled. It will be wrapped and sealed before it is delivered to the facility and buried as such. Other safe work procedures exist to ensure that non-wrapped or non-disclosed material is managed on-site accordingly by trained staff and immediately buried deeply and safely. Dump places a high premium on ecological sustainability, with roof water collection tanks planned for all buildings and the reuse of stormwater from detention basins. Because of the geology of the site, there is no risk to groundwater from the quarry, and leachite will be appropriately treated. At Alexandria, Dial-A-Dump Industries actively works at being a part of the community and a good neighbour. The facility is open for school visits and for inspection by delegations around the world. Dial-A-Dump's proposal will create additional employment in some tough times ahead and help limit the generation of greenhouse gases. Two aims, which I'm sure you'll agree, are both worthy causes.